let's start the story. Can you see the character? So it says flour, water, sugar, and yeast is what? Placed in a bowl, and it's whisked to a beat. Can we all whisk? How do you whisk? Well done. See what the children are doing? They're whisking to a beat, and it's saying bing bong, clickety clack. Bing bong, clickety clack. And you can see he's using what? Pots. Okay, let's go to the next page. Some like to add a dash of vanilla, but if you're very daring, a fiery red hot chili pepper. Who likes spicy food? Cover with a napkin and set aside. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Let it rise. Somewhere nice and warm till your dough has doubled in size. Keep all this in mind, okay, as we're going through this story. For the next steps, you're going to need dad or mum, because making treats together can be such fun. Heat up the oil. Don't touch any hot oil. Always ask mum and dad to help you with this. Heat up the oil. You need quite a lot. Scoop in your dough when it's nice and hot. Can you see them? Can you see the puff she's putting in the frying pan? Okay, let them wiggle, bubble, and fry. They are fiddly little things. Don't ask me why. Let's see. You can ask me why later. The round ones, the long ones, the knobbly wobbly shaped ones. We have the burnt ones. Can you guys see the burnt ones? And the stuck together ones. They are just the perfect treats to nibble on. So when you see puff-puffs, you see all these different shapes in them. Yes. I usually get the knobbly wobbly shaped ones when I make them, but they all taste the same, don't they? Okay. And it says, with fun toppings, you can dress them up. Let's all say hello. Say hello. Hello. To Miss Chocolate Puff. Who likes chocolate? Hot on her heels is Auntie Scotch Bonnet. That's known as atarodo. Who knows atarodo? Yes, I don't like it. It's too spicy for me. My hands were burning, and then I put it in my eye. Careful, she's spicy is the usual chorus. Now, always in a rush, it's Sprinkle Puff. Quick, grab a bite before she takes off. Sprinkles. I love sprinkles. I love sprinkles. Just behind her is Drippy Mr. Maple. Can you see Drippy Mr. Maple? What do you think is making him drippy? It's quite sticky to get around with maple syrup. That sticky syrup is a family staple. A staple is something that you eat a lot. So sugar is a staple, flour is a staple, rice is a staple. So if you see the word staple, it means something that you eat almost every day. Okay? No matter what flavor you choose, they still taste amazing. A popular favorite is the sticky toffee glazing. So this is puff with, sticky toffee on it. Sticky toffee. Who would like sticky toffee? Now for the best part. Grab a chair. Puff by nature is made to be shared. Can you see they're sharing it as a family? Yes. So when you have puff and you have 50 pieces, please don't eat it all by yourself. It's for sharing. Okay? But wait. Just before you eat one, it's important that I remind you that what you look like on the outside doesn't matter as much as what is inside you. Okay? So we see all the different types of puff-puffs. Some are covered in chocolate. Some are covered in... Can you remember some of the flavors? Maple syrup. Maple syrup. What else? Chocolate. Well, you guys are really good. Who remembers the spicy ones? Scotch bonnet. Oh, boy. Well done. So they might have different toppings, but inside they're all what? Puff-puff. They're all the same. Okay? So we can have different likes and dislikes, but we're all the same on the inside. So you treat people really nicely, don't you? Okay, now this is the recipe. If you get the book, this is the recipe. It's my secret recipe. Let me know if it works, okay? And then on this side, you can see countries within Africa. Puff-puff might be called that in Nigeria, but in Ghana, it's called something different. It's called bofrot, And let me read out some names really quickly as I end the session. In Cameroon, it's called a beignet, which is literally a donut. In Kenya, it's called kaimati. Yes. In Angola, it's called bolino. In Mali, is gato. In Sudan, is legemat. So if you want to know what puff puff is called in all the African countries, buy the book and do some research. Go on the internet with your parents and check out what it's called. And I have all these little characters, and they're having a party, because if there's no party without puff puff. Can you say there's no party without puff puff?
There's no party without puff puff.
Well done, everybody. So I hope to see you again soon. Thank you all. Say bye.
Irene Omiunu is a British-Nigerian author and illustrator who over the last decade has garnered an enviable client roster from the likes of the British Vogue, the Victoria and Albert Museum, and the Dubai Mall. As a mother of 2 young avid readers, she was inspired to create culturally diverse picture books which celebrate and foster cultural pride. Irene's approach to writing is purposefully humorous and is greatly influenced by her own personal experiences growing up in Lagos, Nigeria.